How's it going, guys? DNC here and welcome to an International Man of Match Robben review. Now before we get into this, if you can drop it a like, that would really help me out. I'd appreciate it very much, you guys. But yeah, going into this, Robben. So previously he's a winger, and finally we find him coming up in strike position. Now I just can't get over how incredibly impressed I was when I started using him in strike. I mean, I've never been a fan of Robben. A lot of people do like him, but quite honestly, I don't prefer him as a winger. I've always wanted him up in strike because he's just, for me, he's one of those real attacking players that I don't really want on the wings. I want going straight on towards goal. And just, that was what he did for me, to be honest. He went straight up to the goal. He was banging it in from everywhere. I just took random shots from any distance, and they were just going straight in. I couldn't believe it. It was, you know, over and over again, this kind of thing was happening, and I could see him. Even when the goalkeeper tried to save it, a lot of the time the goalkeeper would just end up having to deflect it into the goal anyway, because the shot power on him is just incredible. He has 99 shot power. Now that is, you know, if a player's got that, that's something you definitely want, because you just know the goals you're going to be getting are going to be very, very good, especially out from distance. That's what you want. And Robben is just one of those players that I found. He was getting around the defenders. His strength is incredible. He just batters around all the defenders. The dribbling as well. The ball is literally magnetised to his foot. And then the shot power at the end with his finishing will just get you straight into that goal. He's an unbelievable player. I'm so glad that he's like up in here. I would definitely, I mean, if you have the coins to be able to go out and afford him, I'd definitely go and afford him. I think around now he's about 3 million coins. But I think it's worth it because I certainly prefer him out on the wings. Because, I mean, when I look at strikers and stuff for Bundesliga, there's not many I prefer. Looking into his in-game stats, though, look at all that. There's so many high stats there. I can't believe it. It was just incredible. And they, like, you know, like I say, his finishing was perhaps for me the best thing because he was just getting in from everywhere. The only bad thing I thought of him was his weak foot wasn't exactly, it wasn't up to par. He had 2-star weak foot, which is not kind of what you want with someone like that. But, you know, as long as you're making sure you're hitting him on his right foot, you're going to be okay. But moving on from that, overall, he's a great player. I'd definitely give him, you know, I'd recommend him to anyone, and I really recommend you guys go out and try him because he's worth the coins. Now we're coming to the end of the video, guys, so if you could drop this a like, I'd really appreciate that because that really motivates me to keep going. As I say, you know, going into making reviews, there's a lot of editing needed, and it's, you know, it's nice to see the appreciation. So if you could drop that a like, it really motivate me to get more going. I actually have a Man of the Match Neymar player review coming out very soon, so if you want to subscribe to be able to see that, then be sure to do that. And yeah, hope you have a good day. Thanks for watching.